I'm Kaushal Gunasekara. I work as the agronomist here in DTA Holdings Private Limited. We are one of the major operation in Bundaberg region, and we do a lot of chilies and avocados as main crops. And we had a grant from reef protection program as well. So main objective is, we believe protecting reef is one of our collective responsibilities. So as one of the leading growers in here, so we had a plan to prevent runoff and leaching, especially nitrates and phosphates, to cut down and minimize the leakage to the Great Barrier Reef, causing eutrophication and decaying of coral organisms. So we wanted to optimize our inputs, mainly in fertilizer, which are the prime source of nitrates and phosphates, as well as optimize the irrigation. The other thing that we are concerned about is not to have a deep percolation with water, especially the fertilizers. So we are using trickle irrigation with automatic injected fertigation, mostly using liquid fertilizers. So we precisely calculated the required amount, and it's like splitted over so many applications. So we don't put a bulk of fertilizer in one hit. So we splitted all the nutrition, all the elements that we give in to plants. So doing so, we put required amount of nutrition in root zone and required time only. So one of the main things that we did with drone was to optimize, decide where are the areas of our paddocks that we need to put in additional granular nutrition, granular fertilizers. So instead of doing blanket application, we flew the drone and decided, like, these are the weak patches, so we need to focus on these areas. We only applied granular fertilizer in those weaker sections, as well as irrigation as well. Yeah. Simply speaking, the drones, actually the cameras, specific cameras called multispectral cameras, are capable of making some inferences on the crop condition, as in indices. So we fly the drone with multispectral camera and make those indexes, and based on those indexes we can identify whether there's a problem patch or healthy patch, and whether there's a discrepancy in the paddocks. So using those imagery, we make decisions based on our ground truthing as well, and that type of protocol helps us in optimizing the decision making to do the right thing most profitable way. Basically what drone does is acting as the carrier of the camera in the paddocks. Yeah, so what we do is we program a flight plan and then command this drone to take the camera into the paddocks, into the required area, and then this one captures images automatically. The advantage of this one is those images are geo-corrected, which means GPS coded. So once we get, say, in a 1 hectare block, maybe 50-60 images, then those images can be overlapped and stitched together to make we call it orthomosaic. And then based on that orthomosaic, we can do further processing. Yeah.